All right, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, I hope I'm actually live because just when I hit the live button, it came up and said, due to poor internet connection, you have been paused. So anyways, I'm hoping I'm actually live. I'm gonna see if I can get this to come up on my iPad, so then I'll know for sure. So just bear with me a minute. Just gonna check here. All right, I can see myself. All right. Okay, so today is Wednesday, hump day, December 10th, I think. Yeah. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day. We had a lot of snow last night and today, but it's not too bad. The plows have been out and yeah, it's coming along nicely. I must say I had to go out this morning. And as much as I didn't want to, it's like once you're retired, you shouldn't have to go out if the weather's bad or it's snowing. But anyways, I had to go out this morning, and I have to say, some of the little side streets I was on with the branches hanging over the road, oh my God, it was absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. There was just so much snow on the branches that it was just gorgeous. It's kind of starting to drop off a little bit now, so I guess it's warming up. I am in the basement, and it is really friggin' cold in here today. So I've got the heater on. As long as I don't move, I'm okay. But if I move, even just a little bit, it's like, oh my God, it's cold. So yeah, it's quite cold down here today. And I don't know why, because it's not that cold outside. But anyways, all right, so I've nattered enough. So my name is Judy Menlove, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. So if you're watching, please say hi. If you're watching the replay, also please say hi. Let me know where you're from. It's nice to know I'm not talking to myself, and it's nice to see where different people are from that are watching. So the only thing I have today for announcements is right now, Stampin' Up! Has free shipping. So in Canada, it's free shipping on orders of $100 or more. Okay, so it's from starting today until December 12th. So I don't even know today's Wednesday. So until Friday. So today through the 12th is free shipping on $100 or more. Plus, if you order the $100, then you can get the product of the month, which is some designer series paper for only $5. So that's a good deal. I would show you mine, but it's not here yet. So I think it's coming on Monday. So, hey, Shirley, thanks for joining me today. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so I'm just going to do one card for you today. And yeah, I think that's all I got. So, all right. So I'm going to turn the camera down and we will get started. So hang on just a minute. We'll turn this down like that. There we go. And if I put this light on, not that one, that won't go out, that one. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay. All right. So today I'm going to be playing with the Friendly Foliage dies and the Friendly Foliage stamp set. Okay. This is a cute little stamp set. It's just got some leaves. The sentiments are nice. Here for you always. Wishing you all the best. Get well soon. Sending love. You're on my mind and in my heart and thinking of you. Okay. And then there's just these extra little stamps there. Okay. So we're going to play with that. And these are the dies. Now, this is the new Stampin' Up! Packaging if you haven't seen it before. So a lot of people are just taking, let me open this up. So those are the dies there. So a lot of people are actually putting the dies in with their stamps. So now you're only dealing with one envelope. Personally, I don't like to do that because sometimes there might be something that I just want to use the die and I don't want it in the stamp set. So I keep my dies and my stamps separate, but that's me. You can do whatever you want. All right. So that's like that. I was going to say something else, but it's already slipped my mind. So, all right. So let me see. I'm going to start today with a piece of, you know, some days are better than others. A piece of Lost Lagoon. All right, it is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So I'm just going to get my bone folder here, and we'll just give this a nice press so it has a nice crease. And I just have a piece of plain basic white, and this measures 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. And then I have a piece of this, I don't even know what color this is. I think it's more like Pool Party, but it went okay. So I'm going to use this. This is from the Nests of Winter with all the birds on it. Okay, so that's where this came from. And then I have to get my dies out here. I need my stamp. No, I already pulled my stamp out. We're going to use this big one here today. So, and my dies, I'm going to need these two. Now I'll just put them over there. Like that. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to glue all this together for now. Get my glue. Oh, need to take the lid off. All right. Put some glue on. Yeah, we'll just line that up nicely. Have a bit of a border. Make sure it's good at the edges there. Okay, and then we'll add this piece of Designer Series paper. And it's got a bit of a smaller border there. So you can just kind of see a bit of the white just to blend in with the DSP. Yeah, there we go. Okay, put that to one side for now. All right, so I'm going to, oh, I need to stamp. All right, so here is this, I just call them leaves. I don't know what they are. I just call them leaves. I'm going to stamp that in the Pretty Peacock ink. Now, my Pretty Peacock ink, for some reason, seems to kind of go like this. I don't know if you can see that. It's just kind of much higher at the ends. So I do find sometimes it's difficult to stamp. See how it doesn't even get it in the middle? So I have to kind of really press down in the middle to get it to work. And I'll put some more up there. I think that's pretty good. All right, let's stamp it and see. Give it a nice press. Make sure it adheres well. Hey, Brenda, thanks for joining me today. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, let me close this up before I get ink all over me. And I was going to take my little, oh, here it is. I just want to get the ink off of this. Just do it real fast. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to raise this up a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to bring in my little mini Stamp and Emboss machine. And we're going to cut this out. Crunch, crunch, bang, boom. Okay, so we're going to use this die here. We're going to line this up. And I've got just some tape here. You know what? Let me move that out of the way for a minute. So I just kind of look at that big one up there and these ones over here. And then I just kind of look at the line to make sure the line looks like it's even all the way around. Okay. And then I'm just going to put some tape on to hold it in place. Bring this back in. that in there, put that there, and put that there. All right, let's see if we can get this to work. There we go. Looks like I got, oh no, had a piece of something there. Get rid of that. Pull that off. There we go. See, pretty. I like the way it hangs out there like that. All right, so you can either leave it like this. Okay, let me show you this better. There, like that. So you can either leave it like that, or you can take this other piece here, all right, and you can line it up. You could do this all at one time and do it in one pass, but I did it the other day and this, this piece slid when I was running it through. So sometimes I do it one pass, sometimes I do it in two separate things. So I'm just gonna line this up as best I can. That looks pretty good. Put some more tape on this. Bring the machine back in. And we'll line this up again. And feed this through. It's kind of hard when it just kind of moves around a lot. Okay. There we go. Hopefully it didn't move too much. Pull off these tape pieces. And what do we have here? And then you have this. Oh, let me see. Hold on. There we go. So now it's all cut out like that. Pretty. I really like this. I actually quite like this set. Okay. Put this. What did I do with the other one there? All right. Put them there. All right. So now I want to have a piece of Lost Lagoon as the background. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this piece again and just cut it. So put this back here again. Move that out of the way a little bit. Okay, now I just, where, oh, here they are. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Okay. I'll put that in there like that. And I'll put this piece on top. All right, and then we'll feed this through. Over there. Get rid of all these pieces. Okay, so then this just fits nicely on top like that. And then you have, you can put whatever color you want in there. So because I'm just kind of sticking with these colors, just did that. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue now on, just all the way around, just a little bit, so it will adhere nicely. Don't forget up there. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, I didn't do this one. Just down here, ever so lightly. You don't want too much glue because that might be too much there. In which case, I'm just going to take that and just pull it off. Because this is a garbage piece, so All right. Yeah, we're just gonna glue that. Line that up. Needs to come down a little bit. Needs to come over like that. That's why I like the glue, so I still have, sometimes have a couple of minutes to move it around a little bit. I think that's okay. Okay, so then we're just gonna pop this up with dimensionals. I'm just gonna put a few on. Well, you know me, I like to use my dimensionals. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna put a little piece there. I'm just gonna cut a little tiny bit right there. And just gonna whoop, whoop. Just put them right there. Because that flower kind of, that leaf sticks out quite a bit, I just want to make sure that it doesn't get bent. And then we'll pull the backs off of these ones. There we go. And I'm just going to put this on one side over here. This looks like somewhere this got wet. Well, okay. There we go. That's done. And I need a sentiment. So I've taken a piece of scrap white, and I have used this piece, this die from Textured Notes. I use this one right here. Okay, and cut that out. Textured Notes, and I've got the Thinking of You, and we're going to stamp that again in the Pretty Peacock. Move that over there. Ink that up nice. Looks good. All right, and then we'll just whoop. Well, that didn't come out very good, did it? This is why I cut two. I think this may need to be re-inked. I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to try this on the other side to see if it looks pretty good, but yeah, okay. All right. All right, let's try this one more time. That's better. Okay. Close this up. And I think we'll put that kind of there. I need more dimensionals. So we'll put one dimensional on this side. And then I'm going to put just a bit of glue on this side. Okay, pull the back off. Okay, and we'll just kind of, I think it seems to me I keep smearing this ink. So, there we go. See, isn't that pretty? I really like this. Okay. Now, I need some embellishments. So I've taken the iridescent foil gems. I could not find anything that I liked in Pretty Peacock or Lost Lagoon. So I've just taken these iridescent foil gems and my blending pen, and I'm just going to color them. So I've already done this one. Okay. And then I'm just going to do two big ones. You can see I've colored one in the pink or the red or whatever before too. I love these blends for this, that if you can't find the color you want, then you make your own color. You make your own embellishments with the blends. I think you can pretty much color any of our embellishments with the blends. There we go. Done, done, done. And that was, just so you know, that was Lost Lagoon, I think. No, Pretty Peacock. Dark Pretty Peacock I did that in. Okay. So then we'll just take this small one here. And they dry almost instantly, so yeah, I think we'll put that up there. And then we'll take the bigger one and we'll put it over here. And this other bigger one, I think we'll move down the bottom down here. There we go. And that is the card. What do you think? So I kind of like this. So I made a couple of other ones because Christmas isn't quite over yet. I did make a Christmas one. Okay. So this one I stamped in the garden green and just cut this out again in the white so that it has a white behind it. And I used the embossing folder. Don't ask me what it's called. I pulled it out, but now I can't find it again. Hang on, maybe it's right here. The Jolly Holly 3D embossing folder. Okay, so that's what I used on this. And then for my Merry Christmas, I think I put it away already. Oh, just hang in there. Was it this one? Yeah, it was the seasonal tags. I used the Merry and the Christmas. Okay, so that was from the seasonal tags. And I stamped this in garden green. This little piece here is from the tags and you know, you laugh at me. Go ahead. I can never remember anything. Christmas tags and more. 6x6 mix and match specialty designer series paper. Okay, so I just cut a piece of that and adhered that as well. Okay. Oh, and my dots. These dots are... Honestly, I just had them here a second ago. I don't know where things just disappear to when they're right in front of you. Okay. Dear dots. That's what they're called. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Dear dots. So I like these. These have the garden green, petal pink, pool party, and poppy parade. So these are quite nice if you don't have them. I'm not sure. They were probably going to be discontinued at the end of December. So if you don't have them, you might want to get them. And then I also made this card for Christmas. So this was just done in real red and white. So again, I took this piece and I put it on white, which I didn't really have to do. But then I cut out another piece of white with this one here. This one. Okay, so the third largest, again from the textured notes. And I put that on that, and it was the same embossing folder, the Jolly Holly. And then I did the same Merry Christmas thing there and added some of the red and white embellishments. I actually quite like this one. I think I really like this. Anyways, that is what I have for you today, ladies. So thank you so much for joining me. I'll just clear this off a little bit so you can see. So I'll put the two Christmas ones. I figure Christmas is, you just need another nice crease here. So I figure Christmas is pretty much, you guys haven't mailed your cards by now. They may not get there. And yeah, so anyways, I didn't want to do Christmas per se. So I just did this one and just threw the extra couple of Christmas ones in. They'll be ready for next year. Yeah. So, all right, that's all I got. Thanks very much for joining me today. I do appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule and watching. And anyways, I hope you like this set and you'll consider getting it. This is actually one of the online exclusives. This was from the November online exclusive. Okay, so you won't find it in the catalog. So again, it's called Friendly Foliage. Okay, thanks, Pauline. I'm glad you enjoyed the cards. All right, that's it, you guys. I may or may not see you next Wednesday. Probably not, as I am having my kindergarten friends that we've been friends for over 60 years. Actually, probably over 65 years now. And so we're all getting together next Wednesday. So I'm hoping to go live one more time before Christmas. So I will, I'm not sure when, so you just have to keep an eye on Facebook, and I'll let you know when it's going to be. So, all right, take care, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye now. Don't forget about the free shipping, only till Friday. Okay, bye-bye now.